Greetings and salutations coming directly to you through the power of the internet via YouTube stream platform. This is Goofball, and I haven't been doing very many videos, but yeah. Today, if you have not read the title, I'm quite sure you did read the title. I was just going about, and I just happened to come across one of these at a store. I also got the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. I wasn't in a hurry to pick this up. I'm not going to spend hours and hours hunting something like this down because I have an NES with most of these games on for it. Yeah. What I'm going to do is just going to unbox this and talk about what I think about each little feature or lack of features I see, and I probably will do some little gameplay sections of each game, but it will not be on this YouTube channel. It will, or if you happen to be seeing this on the Facebook page, you will be seeing it. It will be on the Facebook page, which will be in the link in the description on the YouTube channel, not on the Facebook page, because if you see the Facebook page, you will be seeing them come up too. Okay? Give me one moment. Jump cut. Incidentally, this is not it. This is actually an original NES. I just went and grabbed one of my NESs. I got a dozen or so of them. I'm just gonna show you that the NES Classic Edition box is smaller than the actual NES. Okay? I'm holding it square. Or darn close to it. Alright. Another jump cut. Okay, we're back. This is the classic NES. This is the original NES. Door and all. Slightly yellowed. I got like a dozen of these. And here's the classic NES Edition box. There's the back side. I'm quite sure everyone has seen it. Personally, I like the graphics. It's all nice and simple. It illustrates a point. It's kind of like the Atari Flashback in style, where they have the 30 plus games right there on the box, which is slightly different between this and the Super NES Classic Edition, because they don't put down the 30, how many games are in it, which is actually much less, but it's $20 more for the Super NES Classic Edition. Old games, old platform. Open up this end, and it pulls out very nicely. I'm going to keep the original NES here. Now, I already opened this once before, and when I opened this up, I saw this. This is actually a reproduction of a classic Nintendo Entertainment System poster. There's a whole bunch of, there's different styles of these posters. I don't mean for the Classic Edition NES, but I mean for the original NES. The problem is, I personally kind of feel that the one they chose to represent, to put in with the Classic Edition NES, is perhaps, I do say it's the original if I remember correctly, but it is also the most awkwardly chosen one, because the two games that are referenced on here, Duck Hunt and Gyromite, involve the light gun and system and photo optic sensors, which you cannot use with HDMI, which is the point behind the Classic Edition NES. It's just one of those weird, dumb things. They could have used the next model, the next poster after this for the original NES, and it would have been a whole lot better than the one they chose. but they chose the one that features the 2 games you cannot play, you do not get with this, and you cannot use on a regular TV. As you see, I pulled that off the top of there. When I come upon this, this is the controller. Bingo bango. By the way, it does feel authentic. Hold on one moment. You didn't notice another NES appeared here. But here is an original NES controller. This one only has mild damage. And this is the newer one. The only thing you truly notice that's different is on the back side. There's an extra little placard right here. This placard right here, matching with this one, is a slightly different font size. This is Nintendo. This one, it says Nintendo controller, and the model number is CLV002, made in China. And this one, the original, is a model number NES004, made in Japan. Otherwise, they look literally identical. They have... This one is slightly lighter. This is ever so slightly lighter. I might actually take this to work and put this on the jewelry scale and weigh them. I swear this one is lighter by ever so slightly. The cord on the original is a lot longer, where the cord on the newer one is a whole lot shorter. This one has mild damage on the cord, as you can see there. The original. I happen to work at a scrap yard, and I come across that stuff all the time. I save NESs and video game systems left and right. Twisty tie around the plastic and a twisty tie around the cord. This cord is notably shorter than the OG NES controller cord by a substantial degree. The new NES Classic cord, the original NES cord. They're parked up really close to the system. You also only get one controller with the NES Classic. Here's the NES Classic. By the way, I was kind of originally shocked when I saw how small it was. The first thing I really wanted to do is open the lid, but I could not. It is substantially smaller. Than the original NES. Kind of amazing how small it is. It is nice that they still worked in 2 controller ports. They happen to go in the same way. And then we have the next fun stuff. I'll get the OG NES controller out of the way. And then here is the HDMI cord and the power cord. The power cord is a USB Mini, Mini or a Micro, I can't remember. It plugs directly into the back here, and the HDMI plugs here. In comparison with the original NES, it is very much similar. The OG NES has this alcove right here. This is the RF connection. This is the channel selector, because you know you had to switch all your systems to channel 3 or 4. And here's the power. Switch sides on here. This stops right here. There's no cutout alcove. There is no expansion slot section on the bottom for the upgrade that never came to the United States. I wonder if anyone... Oh yeah, this person that had this NES actually removed the shield, the snap away shield that protected it. But less about the original NESs and more about the NES Classic. It is very light. It is lacking that cross groove. For the expansion that never came, as I said before. It's minus labels, but it's just one big little imprint and on the bottom. And I do say that's pretty much it. The HDMI cable is just a standard HDMI cable, nothing to write home about. It feels awfully light, so it's a basic one. Although I do not expect this thing to be pumping out crazy graphics or anything. It is a NES emulation machine though. So you're not going to get a whole lot of crazy potential out of it. Although I do have to say I would have... Nintendo has so many issues with people pirating stuff. What Nintendo really should have did is make a new version of the original NES. I mean an actual NES that plays cartridges. And manufacture a new version of that every so many years. That way it would keep their patents up to date with newer versions. And they would have a stronger... legal claim on such items, you know. But what do I, you know? I'm just a Nintendo fanatic that really wants the company not to disappear. Plugs into there. It's basically like the power cord kind of comes to mind, like a power cord for a cell phone or a tablet. Nothing to like write home about. However, I do like the fact that it is like that. So you put it in the top outlet, put it in the top outlet, but then you are not wasting any outlets. Where the OG power supplies for the original NES says 8 up to 2 outlets. Unless you got yourself off a smart or surge protector, and it was all had all the outlets oriented in the right direction. This is light. I mean like feather light. It weighs like next to nothing. I probably put this at tech. Put this on the scale at tech and be weighing next to nothing. Wouldn't come up for anything in weight. And that's basically what you get in the box. All unpackaged and put together. You got your HDMI cable here, you got your power cord here, and you got your one controller. And it all seems to be quite nice, ace and handy dandy, simple. I do wish they would have released this with more games on it. Maybe got Castlevania. Maybe got Castlevania 3 Contra and Castlevania 3 Contra and Mega Man 1 and 3 on here. That would have been nice. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 2 and 3 would have been nice too. And there's a box in comparison to the unit. Oh, thank you for watching my little video. If you enjoyed this little video, please leave a like down below. If you did not like this video, leave an angry reaction or a dislike in the section below. If you have anything you want to add to this, feel free to leave a comment. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.